What's up, everybody? It's Nikita Fajita. You might know me as that VR treadmill girl. That's because I am that VR treadmill girl. I've done like 1,500 miles on the VR treadmill, and KATVR just dropped a new update. Okay, and this is not scripted. I'm just going to tell you what my feelings are about it, and then we're going to test it out and see how it is. So, what is this update? I don't know. I just saw it today. I'm not joking. I didn't know this was coming. It's VRify. Is what they're calling it, okay? That sounds really similar to VRified games. Shout out to you. I like your YouTube channel. But I'm thinking it's gonna be like a UEVR competitor type of thing. It says that you can just inject Unreal games into VR, which is basically what UEVR is. Except UEVR kind of, how do I say it in the nicest way possible? I'm grateful for UEVR. Thank you, Prey Dog. I'm just terrible at working it, and I've spent lots and lots and lots of hours getting pissed off at it. The last time was Hogwarts Legacy, where I spent 2 days troubleshooting, trying to get it to work on my computer, and it crashed it so bad I had to reinstall Windows and wipe my entire PC. It was great. So, I have very high hopes for this. I really hope it works, but I don't have faith that it will, just because I've been through so much with VR. VR has been, it's been a time. Let's give it a shot. I will show you what it's like to use VRify from KATVR, and I will also show you what UEVR is like. Okay, everybody, so you see what I see. I'm in my VR headset, and we're gonna test out these 3 games. I have Palworld, Deep Rock, and Atomic Heart. I've played Atomic Heart before, and it was a really bad time with UEVR. I'm willing to try it again for comparison. I hope it works. That's what I'm gonna try first. All right, so when I look at the Catwalk software in the headset, all I see is this normal stuff. You can't like launch the VRify stuff. I'm assuming that's gonna come later. But it's here on my desktop, okay? So I have it downloaded. All right, I don't know if I hit launch or just VRify, but I'm thinking just VRify. So let's see how it goes. It wants me to push every single button, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, it's launching in flat screen. Okay.
Hasn't injected yet.
Oh, UEVR configuration? What? Is it using UEVR? So, I've loaded into the game. It's really laggy, and it follows my hand like this. Though he does look VR. He looks 3D. He looks closer to me than that. But I can't select anything or hit continue. So, let's see about these shaders. Let's wait for them to optimize things and see if anything changes. So this is where I left off when I tried to play it with the UEVR before, and it's still laggy around my edges. I see a lot of shifting. But it looks a lot nicer than it did. I hope I can find that old recording of me getting pissed off at UEVR. Wonder if all the buttons should work. This is actually really nice. So this game is supposed to have motion controls. I don't know at what point you get motion controls, because I don't have them yet. It's still the beginning of the game. But it looks really nice. So I'd say that's a win for VRify right there. Way simpler than getting UEVR to work. And this is how we're gonna do it with UEVR and see how it is. We just downloaded the profile again. And we'll see if it just works right out the box, if it's any laggier, if it's less laggy, what. You know what I mean? So we launch it flat first. We need to import the config, which is the profile. We'll see if it's better or worse than VRify from KATVR. I have high hopes now for KATVR. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm excited to try Rock Galactic. Oh, there we go. All right, let's make that go away. Let's hit continue, see how it is. We'll see if I'm even in the first person. UEVR is kind of hit or miss whether the profile actually takes or not. At least for me. All right, I'm in the first person. It looks about the same. The catwalk is weird with this profile though, look at it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's making me kind of slow and it's kind of pushing me in weird directions. It's also, I think, more laggy. Look at the sides. It's very framey. And it's taking me that way. Let's just see if it's a calibration issue.
maybe just a calibration issue. But it is accelerating me and slowing me down weirdly. And very laggy. So that's the difference between regular UEVR. Oh, look at that frame rate though. Oh my god. The difference between regular UEVR and the KATVR right now. Let's try some more games. So now we're gonna try Deep Rock Galactic. Okay, there's no UEVR profile that I found on the website. I usually look for those profiles. There might be in the Flat to VR Discord. I don't know, I haven't found it. I have played it in VR before with a mod, and it was a beta setup, and it didn't work with the feet half the time. Like, I would be walking and it would just stop working. So let's see how it works with VRify. It's doing something now. Am I going to be a real dwarf? Ooh. Okay, hey! This looks pretty nice. Excuse me. This is amazing. Well done, KATVR. The feet are not moving me the right direction. So, I've discovered maybe a bug with it, sadly. No pun intended, if you know Deep Rock Galactic. I can back up, right? Back up in a straight line, cool. Walk in a straight line, right? Turn this way. I'm not walking that way. This game wants you to use your stick to move. Oh, Jesus. And it's moving up and down like this. That's not good for VR. Maybe KATVR will fix that in the future. It does look a lot nicer than the VR mod did for me. The VR mod was super, super laggy. Oh my gosh, it was like basically unplayable. This looks nice. So if I was just going in a straight line, if I can get myself in a straight line again. I'm trying, hold on. There we go, in a straight line, and I only use the stick to turn, it'd be playable. But since it goes up and down, it changes your view up and down, that's probably gonna make people sick. And honestly, I turn with my body just subconsciously now because I do this so much. Probably not great. Let's go drink some beer and then we'll go to the next game. Burning Love. We're gonna drink some Burning Love. I love this though, it looks amazing. Look at that beer. How do I get it? I forget the controls. All right, so the last one I'm gonna try today is Palworld, and I haven't tried this in VR yet. I know that there was a VR mod. I didn't see any UEVR profiles for it. I could be wrong, there could be a profile for it, I don't know. But I didn't have the patience to figure it out yet. So I hope it just works and I could just play Palworld. That'd be pretty sweet. Let's try it. It's a little flashy, but it's not lagging. I just made this a second ago, not in VR. Just to load up the game for the first time. Let's try it, let's see what happens. We'd be flashing around the edges a lot. Oh my god. Okay, one eye is dark and flashing.
You're not the first person.
And the other eye is normal, but a little flashier on the edges. And I'm also in the third person. This is what I see. You can turn, which is cool. One eye is flashing, and the other eye is normal. So I'm closing my right eye because it's flashing and it's dark. I don't remember opening that menu, but okay. I'm gonna say this one's not playable.
So I tested 3 games, Deep Rock Galactic, Palworld, and Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart seems to run better than UEVR in my opinion so far. Palworld didn't. One eye was black and blinking, and the other eye was in the third person. Classic UEVR, of course. Deep Rock Galactic looked amazing, except when you turn with your body, it doesn't turn with your body. So, overall, I'm going to say this is still a win for KATVR. Good job, KATVR, and thank you for this. I know that it's a lot of work to do. The reasons I say it's a win is because it worked better for Atomic Heart, which is saying something. Deep Rock Galactic looked better than the mod that I tried before, and I wish I had some footage of it. I apologize for not having it. But it looked way better than I've played it before. I know it didn't work for Palworld, but I didn't expect it to work for any of them, to be honest. I didn't have faith in it. I hope you guys will upload your footage of the other games so I can see what they're like. I hope to try some of those other games that are on the list soon. I think there's like 20 games on that list. Please subscribe, like the video, comment. Let me know what you think about it below, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Thank you so much.
She's a hype girl, she's a vibe like